calling at Birkbeck, Crystal Palace, Gipsy Hill, West Norwood, Tulse Hill, North Dulwich, East Dulwich, Peckham Rye, Queen's Road Peckham, South Bermondsey and London Bridge. The next station is Birkbeck. Please keep your bags and personal belongings with you at all times. If you see something that doesn't look right, report it to a member of staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. See it, say it, sort it.
Hello and good afternoon from Beckenham Junction. Today's journey is on the 1713 Southern service to London Bridge. Here you can change for trams and Southeastern services. Four 465-165 approaches with a service to Victoria. 465-151 is at the rear. Okay. Sorry. Once again, these trains are very spacious. Even if the seats are quote-unquote ironing boards. Four 465-151 wins the race to Victoria. Next station is Birkbeck, change for London Trams.
Welcome aboard the Southern service to London Bridge. The next station is Birkbeck. Please keep your bags and personal belongings with you at all times. If you see something that doesn't look right, report it to a member of staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. See it, say it, sort it.
Finally, some announcements this time. Yesterday, driver after 1506 to West Croydon deliberately forgot to switch them on. We're racing alongside the trams between here and Birkbeck. There is Beckenham Road. Trams I will do at some point this year, but I'm not in a rush to get back to the trams because they do not interchange with the Elizabeth line, nor are the trams getting any upgrades. I mean, the trams aren't even getting an extension. Avenue Road tram stop. Trams run more frequently.
We are now approaching Birkbeck. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Change here for Tramlink services to East Croydon. There are up to 6 trams per hour to and from Beckenham Junction, with all trams continuing to and from Wimbledon. This is Birkbeck for the tram link.
This is Birkbeck. This train is the southern service to London Bridge, calling at Crystal Palace, Gipsy Hill, West Norwood, Tulse Hill, North Dulwich, East Dulwich, Peckham Rye, Queen's Road Peckham, South Bermondsey and London Bridge. The next station is Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace is for London Overground services and for southern services towards London Bridge via Sydenham and West Croydon for Norwood Junction. Change at Norwood Junction for services to Gatwick and Luton airports operated by Thameslink, which run every half an hour. All Thameslink services run every half an hour. Well, only one Cambridge to Brighton service per hour calls at Ashwell and Morden. And some of the trains between King's Cross and Cambridge terminate at Letchworth or Royston. It's not exactly 2 trains per hour on all Thameslink services.
Welcome aboard the southern service to London Bridge. The next station is Crystal Palace.
The station is also for alternative southern services towards London Bridge via Sydenham. Bless you. Never mind.
We are now approaching Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace. This train is the southern service to London Bridge, calling at Gipsy Hill, West Norwood, Tulse Hill, North Dulwich, East Dulwich, Peckham Rye, Queen's Road Peckham, South Bermondsey, and London Bridge. The next station is Gipsy Hill.
377609 approaches with a London Bridge to Beckenham Junction service. Or it's Victoria to West Croydon, one of the two. I assume it's ready to depart for West Croydon. Actually, that train is heading to Beckenham Junction. I thought it would be Victoria to West Croydon. Next train is definitely a West Croydon service.
Welcome aboard the southern service to London Bridge. The next station is Gipsy Hill. Please keep your bags and personal belongings with you at all times. If you see something that doesn't look right, report it to a member of staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. See it, say it, sorted.
Similar to the Class 387, you have a strong and sturdy tray table. (387) operates with GWR and Great Northern and on the...
We are now approaching Gipsy Hill.
and on the Gatwick and Heathrow Express services. From Victoria to Brighton via Gatwick Airport and Paddington to Heathrow Terminal 5 via Terminals 2 and 3 respectively.
This is Gipsy Hill. This train is the southern service to London Bridge, calling at West Norwood, Tulse Hill, North Dulwich, East Dulwich, Peckham Rye, Queen's Road Peckham, South Bermondsey, and London Bridge. The next station is West Norwood.
At West Norwood, you can change for southern services towards Victoria. At Tulse Hill, you can change for Thameslink. And for southern services towards East Croydon via Norbury, change at Peckham Rye for the London Overground, Southeastern and Thameslink. Queen's Road Peckham for London Overground. And also London Bridge, where we finish the journey. You can change for Jubilee and Northern lines.
Welcome aboard the Southern service to London Bridge. The next station is West Norwood.
We was playing the game where you put your headphones in and play loud music and then you speak. And we were saying to Marley, like...
London Bridge, you can change for Jubilee and Northern lines. Southeastern, Thameslink, including services to Gatwick and Luton airports, and Southern services towards Caterham, Tattenham Corner and Epsom via Norwood Junction. We are now approaching West Norwood. Change here for services to Victoria via Streatham Hill. And Clapham Junction. Change at Clapham Junction for services to Gatwick Airport. We may or may not be expecting more people getting on here. The Hope Real Ales Garden Sports. Another Southern service. This one's from Victoria to West Croydon. Next one will be to London Bridge from Victoria, going via Sydenham.
This is West Norwood. This train is the Southern service to London Bridge, calling at Tulse Hill, North Dulwich, East Dulwich, Peckham Rye, Queen's Road Peckham, South Bermondsey, and London Bridge. The next station is Tulse Hill.
Operating this service is 377208 and 377206. Normally you'd see them on services between East Croydon and Watford Junction. I mean, some 377/2s are operating between East Croydon and Watford Junction, but most are just supplementing the busier metro services in South London and occasional mainline workings via Gatwick Airport towards Orr, Littlehampton, Eastbourne, Portsmouth, Bognor Regis, Southampton.
Welcome aboard the Southern service to London Bridge. The next station is Tulse Hill.
East Grinstead and Redhill and Reigate. I guess that explains why the southern services between East Croydon and Watford Junction have 4 carriages, especially when it is likely to get busy. Also because the route between Shepherd's Bush and Clapham Junction is shared with London Overground, which have 5-car trains. Next southern journey, not today, is going to be Victoria to London Bridge, and then maybe Epsom to London Bridge. That's if the train from Victoria to Horsham isn't cancelled.
We are now approaching Tulse Hill.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. Change here for Thameslink services and southern services to East Croydon via Norbury. Please remember to take all your belongings with you if you are leaving us here, and mind the step down to the platform. Platforms 1 and 2, Thameslink, mostly. welcome.
This is Tulse Hill. This train is the southern service to London Bridge, calling at North Dulwich, East Dulwich, Peckham Rye, Queen's Road Peckham, South Bermondsey, and London Bridge. The next station is North Dulwich.
Thameslink services without carriages. St Albans City to Sutton, Blackfriars to Sevenoaks, Luton to Rainham, and Cambridge to King's Cross. A slow service. 12 carriages, Bedford to Brighton, Bedford to Gatwick Airport via Redhill, Cambridge to Brighton, and Peterborough to Horsham via Redhill.
Welcome aboard the southern service to London Bridge. The next station is North Dulwich.
Following Southern's retirement of the Class 455, you've seen many Class 377s used on the metro services to and from London Bridge and Victoria.
We are now approaching North Dulwich. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
This is North Dulwich.
This is North Dulwich. This train is the southern service to London Bridge, calling at East Dulwich, Peckham Rye, Queen's Road Peckham, South Bermondsey, and London Bridge. The next station is East Dulwich.
Many doors doing the auto close. Next station, East Dulwich. Next trains to 1747 towards East Croydon via Norbury. I remember it went to West Croydon at one point.
Welcome aboard the southern service to London Bridge. The next station is East Dulwich.
Like Like Southern have had many timetable changes over the years, including the unfortunate removal of services between East Croydon.
We are now approaching East Dulwich. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Between Milton Keynes Central and East Croydon. They should operate services up to Milton Keynes Central again, but with eight carriages, especially when it is likely to be busy, or even 10 carriages.
This is East Dulwich. This train is the southern service to London Bridge, calling at Peckham Rye, Queen's Road Peckham, South Bermondsey, and London Bridge. The next station is Peckham Rye.
Next station, Peckham Rye. Southeastern Class 377/5s will probably go back to Southern. We'll go to Southern, just not on the Thameslink route. Then Southern will also get all Class 387/2s back from Great Northern. 387/2s are to be used on the Gatwick Express, mostly the Gatwick Express, but
Welcome aboard the southern service to London Bridge. The next station is Peckham Rye.
but some other southern services as well, maybe even Watford Junction to East Croydon, to try and boost capacity. Following Great Northern's recent edition 6 Class 387/3s that used to operate with C2C. It was more like a secret fleet of Class 387/3s for C2C. I highly doubt it's the same for Great Northern. With Great Northern, you never know what train you'll be on.
We are now approaching Peckham Rye.
Between London and Cambridge. Change here for London Overground and Southeastern and Thameslink services. If you're travelling with Thameslink, you'll always get a 700. With 377 on all services apart from London Bridge to Uckfield and Eastbourne to Ashford International. 313 on some services along the West Coastway and East Coastway lines from Brighton to Seaford, and Littlehampton to Portsmouth and Southsea, to name a few.
This is Peckham Rye. This train is the southern service to London Bridge, calling at Queen's Road Peckham, South Bermondsey, and London Bridge. The next station is Queen's Road Peckham.
377619 arrives with a London Bridge to East Croydon via Tulse Hill service, via Norbury. On London Bridge to Uckfield and Eastbourne to Ashford International, expect a 171. On On Southeastern Metro, expect a 465, 466, 376 or 707.
Welcome aboard the Southern service to London Bridge. The next station is Queen's Road, Peckham.
But Victoria Metro services usually see a 465. Sometimes you can see a 466, 376 or 707 as well.
We are now approaching Queen's Road, Peckham. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Change here for London Overground.
This is Queen's Road, Peckham. This train is the Southern service to London Bridge, calling at South Bermondsey and London Bridge. The next station is South Bermondsey.
Hello, it's going to London Bridge.
Yes, it's going to London Bridge.
Okay.
That was close. On Southwestern Railway Metro services, expect a 450, 455, 458 or 707. 707s are going to Southeastern. Travelling on the Great Eastern Main Line slow services.
Welcome aboard the Southern service to London Bridge. The next station is South Bermondsey.
South Bermondsey, our penultimate stop. 378257 en route from Dalston Junction to Clapham Junction.
We are now approaching South Bermondsey. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
I felt my trap. Mail was still good.
This is South Bermondsey. This train is the Southern service to London Bridge. The next station is London Bridge.
Next station, London Bridge, where we finished the journey. Change for Jubilee and Northern lines. Southern services to Caterham, Epsom and Tattenham Corner via Norwood Junction, and Thameslink services including services to Gatwick and Luton airports.
Welcome aboard the Southern service to London Bridge. The next station is London Bridge.
You can also exit for Riverboat services from London Bridge, City Pier, Tower Bridge and the Shard. We are racing a Class 375 into London Bridge. If first class on Southeastern's 375s is not declassified, it's pointless. 700 101, overtaking 375 909. Four 466005, 465046 and 465190. Never mind, there's just lots of trains here in London Bridge. Compared to the Jubilee and Northern lines.
We are now approaching London Bridge, our final destination. Thank you for travelling with Southern. Please remember to take all your belongings with you when you leave the train.
700 0182, Rainham from Luton. This is London Bridge where we finish our journey. Change here for Jubilee and Northern lines. Southern services to Tattenham Corner, Caterham and Epsom. Thameslink including services to Gatwick and Luton airports and Southeastern. Exit here for Riverboat services from London Bridge, City Pier, Tower Bridge and the Shard.
This is London Bridge, our final destination. Thank you for travelling with Southern. Please remember to take all your belongings with you when you leave the train. Please keep your bags and personal belongings with you at all times. If you see something that doesn't look right, report it to a member of staff or text the British Transport Police on 101.
Sorry, sir. Oh, never mind. Pleasant journey aboard 377615 from Beckenham Junction to London Bridge. Thank you. More luggage space. Excuse me, please. This train is now operating the 1801 to East Croydon.
The train at platform 13 is the 1755 Sydenham service to Epsom.
Epsom.
At Norwood Junction, West Croydon, Warrington, Archwell Beaches, Sutton, Cheam, York East and Epsom. This train has 10 coaches. Platform 13 for the 1755 Southern service to Epsom.
Anyways, I think that's it with the journey from Beckenham Junction to London Bridge. Gotta go now, take care and goodbye.